Okay, hello there. This is the final assignment. I'm going to give you instructions so you'll be able to create this document in Word. So I have here the instructions that I'm going to go one by one, and you're going to do that in Microsoft Word. So the first thing is open Word. I'm going to open Word. That is the first instructions. You're going to use a blank document, and that will be your document to start instructions. So the first one I already have. So I am going to highlight this one. And the next one is type your name. I'm going to type my name here. You're going to type your name. And I think the next instruction says enter your name and press enter. So I'm going to go through the instructions to make sure. First name is enter your name. That's what I did. And press enter. And that's what I did. Okay, now we're going to type this. Remember that it's equal rand and parentheses, parentheses. That's what you're going to type. But before typing that, I need this cursor to the left. So remember that I'm going to align this to the left. And now I can start typing rand parentheses, parentheses, and I'm going to hit enter. And you're going to see your paragraph right there. So I'm going back to the instructions. I already did this one right here. So I'm going to mark this as yellow. And I already pressed return key or enter key. Okay, at the end of the paragraph. I'm going to save it as final assignment name in gray. So remember, you're going to go to the file menu here. You're going to choose save as. I'm going to choose this PC and browse because I want to save it on my computer. I'm going to look for documents folder. Okay, I can have it right here, documents folder, and I'm going to start typing a final assignment in Madera. You can type May 2nd. So make sure that you know this is the one for that day. I'm going to click save. Then you're going back to your document right here. So I'm going to keep reading the instructions. I already have this one done. So I am going to highlight that one. Change the first paragraph to Algeria. Okay, that one I am going to do right now. So I'm going to choose the first paragraph. This is the first one right here. And I'm going to choose the font. Remember that is in the font group, home tab. You're going to find the font style. I'm going to choose Algerian. Remember, it's in alphabetical order right here. If you don't find it on the top, you can find it right here. So my first paragraph should be on Algeria. I'm going to go to the next instructions right here. That is, I'm going to change the color of the second paragraph any color. So I'm going to highlight the second paragraph. Remember that I am going to be on the home tab again. On the font section, you have the font color here. I'm going to choose red, but you can choose any other color. So I'm going to go back to the instructions and I'm going to highlight this one because I'm done with that one. And I'm going to apply double space for the third paragraph. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this one right now because I'm going to do it in this moment. So I'm going to go to the third paragraph and double space. Remember that double space is in the paragraph group right here in the same tab. These are the tabs. Remember, this is the ribbon of the menu. So I'm going to go to the paragraph group. Each of these sections are groups. This is the paragraph group and this is the line spacing. If you put the mouse for a few seconds, it will let you know for what are you going to use that button for. Okay, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to choose double is 2. So I have my third paragraph double space. I'm going to go back and check if I'm missing something here. And I have to underline the fourth paragraph. So I'm going to highlight this for a moment. I'm going to go to the third paragraph. If it's the third paragraph, I'm going to make sure it's the third double space. The fourth paragraph should be underlined. So the fourth paragraph, I am going to underline. This is the underline under the font group. Remember, we still are in the home tab. Most of the commands are here. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to choose the underline option, and you will notice the underline. I'm going to keep on reading the instructions right here. Italize the second paragraph. So I'm going to go back to the second paragraph, and I'm going to apply italic on the red one right here. That's the second one. And remember, we have underline, bold, and italic. So I'm going to apply italic for those words in the second paragraph. So I'm going to go back to the instructions and change the text size. Okay, that means for the third paragraph. So I'm going to go back to the third, the one that is double space. And now I'm going to change the font size. I'm talking about font. Here is the font size, the font style, font size. I'm going to choose 14. Okay, then I'm going back to read my next instructions. Apply formatting the title. Let me go back here. The title with shading 1, borders 2, and center 3. That means I'm going to apply 1, 2, 3 formatting for my name because my name is the title. Remember, the title is my name. So if I go to the document, here is my name. And one of the things that says is that you're going to apply shading. The shading is this bucket right here, and the shading means shading color. If I leave the mouse for a few seconds, you will notice that it's the shading part right here, shading. Okay, because I know that she's telling me that. So I'm going to use any color. Okay, let me use light blue, and I'm going to leave it highlight because I will add a border. In this case, I will use the outside borders. Okay. And if you want to change the line, you can go down to here, but I'm going to just choose it from here. And you notice that my title is shading and I have borders. Let me check the instructions one time here. And I already applied. It's already centered, so I already have the center formatting done. And I am going to highlight this for a moment. And I'm going to insert a table at the bottom. So I'm going to highlight this already because I'm going to do that option here. So I'm going to go all the way down. I'm going to click at the end. I'm going to press enter twice. Okay. If you already have it here, no problem. This time I'm going to change tabs. From home, I'm going to choose insert. And there's this button named table right here that I can use to create my table. It's 1, 2, and 1. I'm ready on 1 and 2. And if you notice up here, you will see the numbers. 1, 2, 1, 2 is 2 by 2. Okay, so I'm going to click this last square here. Click it, and you have your table. So you're going to fill it up with, I don't know, names or letters or whatever you want. So I'm just a random word right here. Okay, different things. At least type something. Okay, and I am going to keep on typing, and you can change the style. So what I'm going to do is this little button here. I'm going to click it, and I'm selecting the table, and you can change the table style. Remember where it says table styles, you can choose any style, but you need to choose one. Okay, I'm going to choose this one, the green one with the dark green on the top. So I'm going to choose that one. You notice that the lines are gone, most of them. Okay, so that is the deal. I'm going to double click under the table, and I'm going to choose or go to the next instructions. Add any name as I already did, random names. I'm going to leave the first page blank, so I will have to go all the way to the top. If you don't have any space on the top, I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to insert a blank page. So this is page break that I have here, right there, and click it, and you notice that you have your first page blank. So that means that I am going to highlight this, and I am going to insert any shape in the first page. So I'm going to highlight this already. I'm going to go to my first page. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to insert any shape. So I'm going to look around for any of the shapes that I have here. I'm going to choose this smiley face, and I'm going to just draw this in the middle of the page, and I can use the shape style to add colors for that page. I'm going to use light blue again, or maybe I can change it this time, maybe to green. Any of the styles that you want, you can have that. So I'm going to change it to this color, and I can use the outline to put an outline border. Okay, so I'm going to change the width or the weight of the surrounding borders. I'm going to choose 4.5, 4.5, and I'm going to choose that one. But I'm going to change the color for the outline. I'm going to choose any other color, blue, dark blue, to change the outline of my shape. This is what I want for that one. I'm going back to the instructions, and it says save your document. It's already saved, but I will have to save it again. You don't have to go back to File, Save As. You can choose this option here that says save. You click it, it's already saved because you already have the name. This will be all for this document. This is the last document. You are going to do exactly what I did in this video.